Hey, how's it going? This is my build script. This is what I use for VS Code and VS Codium. This is what I've gotten from Cakes. It was in his first video on the Celeste series, basically making a Celeste clone. It was actually very helpful. So, line one, we have hashtag exclamation point slash bin slash bash. So, yes, it is a bash script. On line four, we have libs. It's short for libraries. And we have the dash L in there in quotes for all the library names that you are going to need. Now, this I don't know if I need all of these. I just copied it from Cakes when I was trying to follow his series, so the list is just there. I'm using Raylib, and so I'm pretty sure I do need X11, and I might need OpenGL as well. I can't remember if it's in there. I don't have the picture with me right now. It's just going to go up on the green screen that you don't see right now. But anyway, those are for the libraries. And underneath, we have the terminal commands. This is where all the magic happens. You have GCC, I'm sorry, G++ for C or C++. It's for C++. And then you have I think I have the dash uppercase L, and then you put a location after that. This is where your library is located, and the dash L uppercase is an operator or option. That comes from, I think it's LD or whatever. If you were to type in LD dash dash help, it's like a compiler thing. This doesn't actually come from GCC. If you were to look up GCC, you do see some options in there. I believe you see the lowercase dash L, but you may not see the uppercase dash L. I could be wrong. I'll have to, look again and show you guys, but I don't want to go into that very much. So you have the location of the library. After that, you have the main CPP file. After that, you have the other CPP files that are connected to your main if you happen to have multiple files that you need to compile. I have the dash L after that, the lowercase, which is the actual name of the library. Now, it becomes kind of confusing when you're actually looking for the library that you need just to figure out what the name is. So I'm using Raylib, that's the Raylib library. But when you actually go in to look for the library in your file explorer or whatever, I'm using Linux. I don't know what it's called, and I don't actually care right now. So uh, when you're looking in there, it actually says lib raylib. So it's kind of weird the way it works. Also, you'll see a .a or .so at the end of the files. So you usually know that that is a library file. .a and .so are for two different library files. And one is static and the other is dynamic. I'm not sure which one is which, but that's what you have. After that, I believe I have -G. I'm not sure what that's for. I can't remember. That's in Cake's video. He adds it in. I believe it has to do with a debugging thing. And that actually might be the thing that I'm talking about. That's in the LD command or something like that, where you have the -G. So yeah. After that, it's -O, the operator or option. It What it does is that it'll rename your file whatever you want. Now I have two commands here that I'm executing, and then on the top one, I have the .app image. Now, someone that probably uses Arc told me that I shouldn't do that. I need to get a program to make an actual app image. I don't know, and I don't actually care right now because it works on my system, I can literally double click it like an app image, like you would an exe on Windows, and it executes just fine. So, whatever. I don't care right now. I'm just teaching you guys how to make a build script. I've dealt with a lot of elitist people online, and it's a little irritating. I'm not going to lie. So after that, you have, yes, the file obviously that you want to rename, the name of the file, and then I think that's it. I have the $libs and the $warnings. I can't remember what those are for. Those are in Cake's video again. I will link that in the description below. He doesn't really explain what that is. It's kind of explained, but he doesn't go into a lot of detail about it. I believe it had to do with, well, there was obviously some warnings or whatever. But anyway, the libs are obviously for library files again. So yeah, I think that's it. Um, if you guys need help or if I said something wrong, please let me know. It works for my system, and I'd suspect that it would work for, any other Linux system, or if you do it correctly, a Windows system. And in fact, Cakes is actually using Windows, so it does work just fine in his Windows system. I have something that I excluded, and in my old build script, there was actually an includes folder. And so I might put it back in. I don't know. But basically, when you execute it will just automatically include like the folders for like the header files um, automatically, basically. So that was actually very helpful, but I was having trouble with Raylib, so I took it away because I thought it was a problem or something. I don't know if there's documentation for a build script. I literally had so much trouble finding it when I was looking. So I thought I'd just put out this video and see if anyone knows what it's actually called. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video.